Alright guys, this is wildboy789789 and I have another bretonnian strategy battle, and today I'm using a lot of cav. We'll go ahead and start in slow motion, I think. We are versing the Empire. They've brought a lot of Reichsguard, great swords, swordsmen, a lot of swordsmen, handgunners, a steam tank. I believe this is the generic Lord, and cannons and Hellblaster volley guns. The orcs here have brought a ton of black orcs, a ton of big ones, big guns. Giant, I think multiple giants, 2 giants. Azog on his Death Claw, I think is what it's called. I could totally be wrong on that. We got Boar Boy Biggins. And we got some more Boar Boy Biggins. Over here, I've got tons of trebuchets just releasing rocks into the air right now. Doing work on those biggins and those black orcs as much as I can. I'm gonna go back into slow motion for a second. The Empire is bringing swordsmen on my flanks, just about 5 of them, and a ton of demigriff knights with lances, and 1 unit with halberds. I need to get more close-ups on here. Some of these units I haven't seen before. We have the Outriders with these huge grenade launchers. Those I haven't seen a lot of either, and I'm sure they're great. Their range is just not the best, but I'm sure they're good. We have another generic Lord on a Griffin, and a Celestial Wizard on a Pegasus. Now check out my formation here. Tons of trebuchets. Tons. Right? I only have 4 units of spearmen at arms with shields, and I put them in kind of a little semi-box formation here to guard my trebuchets and my flanks, and just 2 units of peasant bowmen. My King Leon Leonca on Beaquist. I always pick him. He's fantastic melee fighter. I brought 3 units of mounted yeomen, the peasants on the horses, nice cheap shock cav, and 4 units of these Knights of the Realm. Not the Grail Knights, but still pretty good. I didn't want something too expensive. And my Paladin over here on his horse. So let's see how this one plays out here.
On to victory!
Will the men win, or will the orcs and their men captives win? I don't know. It's hard to build a scenario for some of these. All I know is whiz killing orcs. As you can see, this line's getting super close. I'm still messing with the volume a little bit. This might be too quiet, but at least you can hear my voice probably on this one. It's only my second Warhammer video. Look at these arrows just chewing these biggins up. This is a pretty good formation, I think I got. Crashing into the lines. The Boar Boys. See, but Bretonnian peasantry have pole arms. Those aren't gonna last. Waves of orcs crashing into me. Oh, what am I missing? Oh my god, this battle's off the chain. My cav is charging in already on the flanks. I'm basically just trying to smear these guys. Let me turn off the cinematic view. I'm basically over here harassing these. You're gonna have to pull them out and cycle charge them back in. It's gonna be difficult. click multiple times, you're going to lose some units in the back here, getting smashed. But eventually be able to turn around and charge something.
Kill the soldiers!
These orcs are pushing my peasants back. Trebuchets are firing right here and still doing tons of damage. The giants into my archers. Archers are basically gone. The sides are being held up by the peasants and the Empire. Empire fighting Empire over here, so they're still clashing over there. My lines are basically falling apart. And they're going to push in my trebuchets a little bit. I'm firing rocks right in there, way over there. I keep cycle charging in my cavalry, just trying to get rid of this glob so I can finally start flanking the main force, you know? Trying to break through these black holes. It's ridiculous. I got prayers going off. Tons of knights charging in. It's not easy playing as Bretonnia, but we get it done. These demigriffs are going to help. We're really good at getting stuck in. The knights aren't bad at getting stuck in. They're just not the best, you know? It's like taking a high-priced, end-game, high-tier unit, and you stick it in with another high-tier unit, and they're going to get destroyed. But in situations like this, fighting infantry, you're mostly going to be alright. Especially if they don't have spears. Great weapons, it's like, I feel like it does a lot of damage, I just feel they have a harder time reaching the cav on the horse. The spears just got that range. I got these yeomen coming in. Put the HUD back up real quick and see what's going on. I'm fleeing all over here. These are my trebuchet crew, way over here. My knights are kind of getting eat up. I was kind of worried at this point in the battle. Will the men be able to pull through? Boom. He's trying to walk his giant through. Oh, nice. Still just pushing this glob of orcs back. It's ridiculous. I believe back here I'm just trying to reform my spear and archer lines just as basically as I can. It looks like we got wiped. My ally has nothing over here. He just got totally destroyed by this team. I'm not doing much better against the orcs. It's about even. Except I have a lot of retreating healthy units, which is quite honestly how you win with Bretonnia. Who died? My lord. My lord died. Alright? Now how can Bretonnia win without their lord against the other team that's totally whooping me? They have a lord. I mean, let's see if we can pull it off. I'm gonna flee. Hopefully not off the board. You can flee units all the way off the board and they will not return. So you have to keep your positions in mind. If I'm over here by the board and you think it's safe, I'm in the corner, you get scared, you run right off the board. Your unit's gone. I was totally scared I was going to lose these knights. And boom, they rally at the last second. These guys too almost ran off the board, and they will run off the board. Alright. I'm trying to pull everything out. He's still got his demi-griffs in combat, right? The next key with Bretonnia is when you run away in fear, you take your healthy units that are all scared, and you reclump them back into an army. And when you do that, you'll get all your leadership back, you'll get your formation back, and what are they going to run at me? I just smashed all their black orcs, you know? The human teams are kind of all about formation, Bretonnia especially. I would rather get my peasants, maybe not my knights, but my peasants destroyed by artillery and get a good position than to not get that position. Bretonnia is all about positioning. Positioning, buffing the peasantry with your lord. Oh, we gotta check this out, guys. I took the trebuchet crew and had them attack these swordman infantry because it was I think the only unit really real close to my flank where my knights and everything's resting, you know? I'm trying to get my stuff back together. And these guys come running in with little hammers, wooden mallets, metal little picks, like ice picks. Oh my god, this is gonna be great.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
Don't underestimate the wooden mallets.
Keep them at arm's length, lads!
These guys do better than expected. They pretty much hold them off for a second while I shoot arrows into them and shoot arrows in the back of my own trebuchet crew. And the trebuchet crew will run away again and rally again. And eventually, near the end of the fight, good charge there. Is that for me? I'm proud of myself. Thought those were demigriffs for a second. These guys will rally again, and in this fight, I'm actually able to send them all the way back up to their trebuchets and retake them, because the Empire is forming way back here, away from my trebuchets. Just smart. I would have tried to reform, you know, far away. That's what I did. But when I realize I need those trebuchets, you just run, you move. You don't worry about, you know, will I get caught? Is it too far away? You get moving. And if you have to turn around later, you turn around. Especially with bretonnian. Making these swordsmen run away. My phone just went off. My knights, they're doing alright. They're basically charging through these guys, but I'm losing a knight or two, and that's not good because my knights are very fearful and weak right now. And I keep trying to pull them back and just give them a minute to rest. They really they run if they're tired. Look at that, the sandwich these guys between the knights and the trebuchet crew with the hammers. Fantastic. Last time you guys saw me play my Bretonnian peasant comp, this is basically my cavalry comp. Got my archers resting. Let's see what's going on here. I am reforming. Totally reformed.
We may not have noble blood, but the lady sees us. Kill the soldiers! Our liege lord demands! Fight, men! Slay the orcs for our lords!
I believe I tried to get these guys on the side. Here's my trebuchet crew. I had them actually just protecting the flank. I was using them just as infantry, and then here I realized I was like, dude, go grab your trebuchets. The right here, the demigriff knights are protecting us. That's all that's left of the Empire. The rest of my forces are just, gonna rest up here, if not inch like a little bit closer. I think my paladin is dead too. I have no leadership in this army. They're on their own, so I have to keep them together. I cannot break their morale. I figured at this point the greenskins are running away. These units are resting. He's trying to regroup, but you know, we took a huge chunk out of his army. I would destroy this little thing right here. So I think he's gonna move over here. These guys are just trying to set up their cannons and catapults and guns and everything. And they're gonna get charged and harassed by the Empire. And I am just desperately trying to get those trebuchets working again. And it's going to be a beautiful thing when you retake these. People never expect it. They're like, okay, I shut down the catapults, the crew abandoned it. No, they can pick them back up. And this is a healthy crew here.
Kill the soldiers!
They have chevrons,
Our liege lord
HF3
demands!
chevrons. They might even be gold. It might not even be bronze. They might have 9 chevrons. Nah, I doubt it. I wouldn't have done that. But anyway, we have grabbed the trebuchets. The rest of my army is going up to protect the trebuchets. And this is going to be, well, just a day in the park for me, I think. Alright, still moving these up, not in position yet. Moving everything.
Beware! Foul eldritch
Oh,
deeds!
firing. This unit's got 2
Our liege lord
working, 3
demands!
working. That unit's got 3 working also. I believe I was hitting over here. I wanted to hit a couple guys. Someone told me to aim for the steam tank, and I did, and I just missed a whole bunch of shots in a row. And I eventually give up on hitting that steam tank with the rocks. So for future reference, you definitely want to throw your catapults at some stuff like this, some solid troops, units. Unless you actually have a cannon or something that's like more accurate to where you can snipe a hero. Or the goblin doom divers are very good at sniping heroes, even flying heroes on dragons. So are the cannons actually.
Comrades!
But the catapults are terrible.
province!
They're always going to miss by a little bit. So you'll never hit a steam tank, but you'll always hit a unit in a glob of troops. See, look at this. Come on, hit this thing. One of them might have hit to the side. I was expecting to just blow this thing up. I was like, how many rounds do I have to throw at this thing? That was not the case. He's still got 1 cannon, he's trying to pick up the other. Got everything set up. Knights off to the side so they will not run into the back of my unit. Archers. Trebuchets, spearmen. They're gonna have to come up to me, because I'm gonna blow them apart. Oh, there goes the arrows. They're done for. They're so done for. Bretonnian's actually a very good. I heard a story in the lore that a bow is like a prized family possession, first off, and there's not a whole lot of food. So if you ever get the chance to hunt, you want to make sure you never, ever miss a shot when you're hunting. So they practice all day. These poor peasants that take their prized family bow and just practice shooting. So if they ever get the chance to hunt some food, they'll get that thing on the first shot. And it basically makes for really, really good archers in the battleground. That is me just cycle charging their infantry.
Get those commoners shooting their
You can see I'm fighting the hero. And then when they send a unit in, I'll run my horses off the hero, smash the unit, and come back. So we don't ever get any reinforcements. So that's going to make the hero break and waver and all that good stuff. My teammate at this point was like, kill the steam tank, what are you doing? He kept pointing arrows and stuff, and it's like, well, you know, I'm going to deal with the Lord and everything first in the army. The steam tank's not really bothering me right now. I'm pretty sure I catch this guy. Just poking him every chance they get.
Kill king! Bring them to ruin!
Oh, come on, I know I get him. Poke him.
Kill these men for the Uniter!
Got him with the arrows. That was sick. Now my cav's all the way back here. Tank is right here. I basically send everything at the tank. I reform a little bit because your guys can still break. You'd be surprised how quick you lose. Your full healthy army just runs in fear. Especially without a leader, especially when you're Bretonnian peasants. I think the knights give a little bit of leadership. I'm not sure. I know on the tabletop they do. Any knight gives a little bit of leadership to these peasants. Everything at the steam tank. Here's the finale. The Empire versus Bretonnia. Boom! See you later. And that is Bretonnian video number 2 online. I have 2 orc videos that I already have replays saved for that are really good. One's really good with the big wog magic. And then I have a campaign video where I kill the follower of Zeech, and that's a pretty good battle too. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.